Respected Shri Mahendra Reddy Sir, DGP, Telangana State, Shri P. Sharad Kumar Garu, President of Hyderabad Chapter of ACFE, Shri Alok Prabhakar Sir, APS retired, and other fellow dignitaries and friends. First of all, I would like to thank Shri Sharad Kumar Garu for inviting me to deliver keynote address in the ACFE conference today. He has been a very active contributor to the law enforcement for many years now, and we are always thankful for his partnership and his services to our department. Also, I would like to thank and acknowledge the visionary leadership of Mahendra Reddy Sir for taking Telangana Police to new heights through various citizen-centric, path-breaking reforms in the police department. I was going through various activities being carried out by ACFE, the world's largest non-profit anti-fraud organization, through about 85,000 members globally in the arena of fraud prevention and detection, and I compliment them for their efforts. I was also going through the periodical knowledge updation given by ACFE to its members and also various annual publications and impressed by its quality and content. Fraud costs the global economy $4.2 trillion and consumers lost $56 billion to the identity fraud last year alone in the year 2020. As Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad, an area which is the financial hub not only for the state of Telangana but also for the country, I get an opportunity to interact with the professionals of various industries and to know their concerns and challenges and also the frauds that are happening. Now here I am also witnessing another elite group of anti-fraud professionals who are eager to deploy all the skill sets and knowledge for fraud prevention and detection. I am happy to know that ACFE significantly contributed in unearthing various frauds. As also in other places in the country, economic offences are being reported in this commissionerate, and this is no exception. However, we are happy to inform you that we are adopting technology in a big way and partnering with anti-fraud professionals in detecting and investigating economic offences. Now, coming to various other issues that are being faced by the industry, while the dictionary definition of fraud is the crime of getting money by deceiving people, it has become quite cliched and narrow in definition today. Today, fraud has taken on new forms and become more ubiquitous than ever. The rapid technology adoption has enabled people to use services such as online banking, shopping, and insurance. There has been a risk of one party scamming the other, and there has always been a risk of the third party scamming both the sellers and buyers. Fraudsters are taking full advantage of every weak spot in the system that they can find. Also for businesses, losses due to fraud are pushing them to search for new solutions to prevent, detect, and eliminate frauds. Businesses all over the world have already started using data science to prevent financial fraud. Machine learning is currently the most promising innovative tool that can help companies prevent fraudulent operations that lead to greater losses each year. Yet, apart from the implementing modern fraud detection solutions, companies also need modern and secure fintech services and custom software development services that are harder for the fraudsters to manipulate. An outdated financial system is always full of loopholes that tricksters can use. Luckily, machine learning has the potential to improve fraud detection with data analytics, and it can be very helpful for the industry. Despite all our efforts, if there is an incident of fraud, including economic offenses, our officers are trained at regular intervals with latest trends of the offenses as well as tools for investigating those offenses. Recently, Mr. Sharath has also addressed our officers with regard to economic offenses. Our evidence gathering efforts in most complex cases were well appreciated by various courts, resulting in successful conviction for the perpetrators. Before we cherish that appreciation, another tricky case would come, putting us again on our toes. However, we do enjoy the challenges that helps us and to sharpen our knowledge and skill sets, and we are happy that we are partnering with the certified frauds examiners and professionals such as you in actually investigating all our complex economic offenses. As DG sir has intimated, Telangana Police is extensively using technology for preventing the crime and is concentrating on enhancing skill sets of its workforce commensurate with the challenges being thrown up. Various services being provided by CFE all around the world, including India, has been explained to me, particularly while collaborating and working with different government agencies. We look forward for your fruitful association with us in crime prevention and investigation, particularly in the area of financial crimes. Prevention and detection is not the sole responsibility of police alone. We also look for fruitful association from bodies like ACFE and its members in coming with useful suggestions, including trend analysis, red flag system, which would aid in curbing the menace of financial crimes and economic offenses, which go a long way in our combined fight against these crimes. I once again thank the committee members for inviting me to deliver the keynote address. I wish all the participants the very best. Thank you.